Hi everyone, Andy Davis here again from Master of Voice, a channel with reactions to performers from across the world. In this episode, a bit of a vlog today as I celebrate 9 months of being on YouTube, and my heart is so full, you guys. There has been so much going on. I've been learning so much, and I'm just honored to be sitting here today with several exciting things going on around the channel. The growth has been truly incredible. And I have done a few vlogs along the way to sort of celebrate and commemorate, if you will, certain benchmarks, certain milestones, numbers of subscribers. Probably by the time I have this video up, we're going to be at 250,000 subscribers. That truly blows my mind, and I'm thankful to you all for that. Those of you, especially those of you from early on that have continued with me through the growth of this channel, suggesting different performers, continuing to promote the performers you all love and enjoy, and the help you all have given me through sharing my videos on your own social media, the contributions that you all have given me through my Ko-fi page, those of you that have watched those ads on the videos, which all the time don't actually go to me as, the copyright issues surrounding the channel are honestly a big issue, a big frustration to me at times. And I'll talk a little more about that in the future, maybe not on this video. Thinking about having a series of videos where I discuss how you all can start your own channel, specifically a reaction channel. This first 9 months has been sort of an academy, if you will, of my own learning. So many things about becoming a reactor on YouTube, copyright being a huge issue and part of that. So I'm going to have one episode of the series completely dedicated to copyright issues. And so I'm excited though to show you all how I began, a bit of the numbers behind what's going on, the data. Sometimes that's fun to look at. We're looking at just millions of views at this point. It's just mind-boggling how many people watched this channel. I believe last month, or the month we're just ending up here in May, had about 5,000 views just within this month. Of course, some are repeat views by people. I get that, but it's just amazing the amount of people that come and view the channel. It's not always for them. They sometimes click away from the video, but those of you that stick with the videos, enjoy them, and binge them episode after episode, I'm thankful to you all, and I'm honored to be that person that you all seek out as your go-to reactors sometimes, or just favorite YouTubers. Some of you have said that just blows my mind that I am that for some people, and I'm just honored. I'm thankful and so grateful to have your support. And I feel like I'm just your friend at this point, that you come and you listen to music with, and some of you enjoy watching my facial expressions, some of you enjoy the things I say about the voice, about singing, or just in general about the performance. I try to add all those elements in there, and I hope you all are enjoying that. As I continue to learn, I still have some things to upgrade as far as my equipment and editing capabilities, and I'm excited to continue learning to be able to do that. But at this 9-month point, to have the support I have, the subscribers I have, it's shocking that based on the data, most of my views come from people that actually aren't subscribed to my channel. So that's been interesting as well. And but I am so thankful to you subscribers. You're very important to my channel, especially in the comments, on the community page, and like I said, just sharing and being there with me, giving me that support in any way you can is so important to a growing YouTuber, still a new YouTuber like I am, a creator, if you will. And I've enjoyed this ride and this journey with you all so much. As I mentioned, those 250,000 subscribers, I trend to get about 1,000 subscribers a day. And that just blows my mind. And some days there's more. I just, I realize I have several videos up at this point. I think we're almost to 200 videos on the channel. in just 9 months, and so I've been very busy. I have slowed just a bit. I have to keep my own pace to something that I can manage, that doesn't stress me out too much. I work so hard on these videos with the preparation, the filming, the editing, the promotion on social media, the trying to keep up with the comments. I do read, a lot, if not all those comments, even though I can't now comment back to you and reply back to you a whole lot because there's just thousands on all of these, a couple of hundred videos here. And, even from my early videos, the comments are still going, and I appreciate you all. I do go back and see you there, and I'm so appreciative, so grateful. And that's what the really overriding theme of this video today, this vlog, if you will. I'm just so grateful to be on this journey. There are, and I was getting to that, I've mentioned the copyright issues. I know exactly what's going on. I know where I stand among the law in the United States. I have a direct line of communication with YouTube, actually their copyright team. And I'm still very frustrated with that part of the process. They know that. Some of my subscribers, my social media followers know that. My friends and my partner know that big time. It is a huge obstacle to overcome as far as the way YouTube has it set up and the way the sort of game, if you will, is set up to err on the side of the copyright holder, even though I know that via fair use laws that I am legally within my rights, especially the way I set up my channel, the way I set up each and every reaction, that I am within the law the way I use these videos. But that doesn't always work out as far as the behind the scenes of YouTube is concerned. And so there are many videos that I work very hard on, hours, to get it all set up, put up, promoted, and then I don't earn a cent for those. And those are very frustrating. I am not into this for the money. I'm not going to be Shane or Jeffree Star and have big mansions about this. But I do feel that I deserve as a creator to be monetized and compensated for my time. Even if that's shared with the copyright owner, those situations do occur on some of the videos. But there are times when you're watching an ad and that money's going to a company that may or may not actually benefit the artist. And so there's a lot of the behind the scenes of that. More on that in the future. That rant is over, a part of this video. The rant part is over. Otherwise, other than some negative comments that I have to weed out of my comments section, the response from you all is overwhelmingly positive. And that is what feeds the love to me to fight the video copyright issues, to try to push aside any negative comments, try to overcome my own sometimes burnout or, stress level, and just push past that using the feedback, the love that the overwhelming majority of you all give. And I want to thank you for that so very much from the bottom of my heart. Now, over the past few weeks, this past month actually has been an exciting time. Other than reaching that, 250,000 milestone, which just blows my mind. I've actually had a bit of a brush with fame, a brush with the celebrities, if you will, such talented artists that I feature on the channel. But the past few weeks, I've actually become a little closer and within the circle of a few of them. And, I'm a bit of a fanboy when that happens. Even though before the channel, I didn't know a couple of these artists. And so I'm thankful to you all for letting me know about these people. I've become fans of them now. And so when I have a bit of a brush with them, that they recognize me or notice me, it excites me, and I know it excites you all as being subscribers and supporters to the channel, part of this Master of Voice community here. A couple weeks back, I was invited to be on a Facebook Live broadcast by Mónica Naranjo and her team. They reached out to me and had asked a few different reactors, which I got to meet them too, and that was cool, to be on her Facebook Live that she was doing regularly on Thursday nights. And I was just blown away. I was honored to be able to do that, and that they recognized me from so many reactors that review her music and asked us three to be on. And, we got to meet Monica virtually right before the show started, and she talked to each of us, and, I was just so excited. There was a bit of a language barrier. There was her voice teacher, actually, and her friend translated for Rebecca and I, Rebecca vocal athlete, and then Stefano Reactor was on. It was great to meet them as well, and the host of the show, and then her voice teacher, and it was just cool. Even though they were speaking a lot of Spanish that I didn't understand, the translations were there enough to make the communication happen, and I was just thrilled to be on there. Let's take a quick look at it.
Wow! I love the tempo change here into a dance beat. She took off her cape and she has really turned this song in a different direction. Right before that happened, though, I really enjoyed her control and use of dynamic contrast. From that louder belting section to a bit of softer singing right before this turn of tempo here. She is so impressive. I know why so many of you are into her music now. Wow.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I know so many of you have made fun of me, enjoyed me saying wow, given tribute to my wows. They are genuine. I am reviewing some of the best singers in the world, and especially the first time reactions to them truly impress me. And I guess that's my go-to phrase. And, Monica Naranjo is one of those that wowed me on the couple of reactions I've done of her. We'll have more of her in the future, I promise you that. I wanted to stop here, though, because I laughed, especially when they selected this particular video. Some of you ask me constantly about my gray t-shirts. I have so many gray t-shirts. When I first started this channel, I didn't know if I could wear logos on t-shirts, if that would be a copyright issue. Sometimes you see videos blurred that have logos, and so I just didn't want to go there. I already have the copyright issues with the song itself. So I started with gray shirts. Steve Jobs sort of had his dark turtleneck, his black turtleneck, and so many tech guys sort of just have their standard wardrobe, and so for years I've worn gray t-shirts. You will see me at times in others. When I did the tech through, we actually met the day before to make sure all of our tech was working for this. I had on a Star Wars shirt, and they mentioned it and loved it. But I have on a blue shirt here, a navy shirt, and so I'm not wearing the same shirt over and over, but I do have a lot of gray t-shirts, and maybe we'll change it up in the future. We'll see.
Lo que dice Andes, lo primero es,
Wow.
we can chat with you, Andy, okay, right?
Okay, great.
So, lo que dice él es, sobre todo al principio, es la dinámica, ¿no? La dinámica con la que juegas con la voz, y luego el cambio que tiene la canción de ese principio un poco más calmado a ese ritmo que viene luego un poco más dance, eso es.
It's crazy to see Monica Naranjo looking at all three of us.
Y por lo que a todos nos gusta, ¿no? Esa mezcla. Vuelvo a hablar de la dinámica y cómo haces una voz súper abierta, que en inglés o en canto se llama belting. Entonces esa voz abierta, y de esa voz abierta te la llevas a una voz súper contenida, súper flojita, que al final eso es lo que hemos comentado un montón de veces, que es muy difícil pasar de una voz a otra y que prácticamente ni te enteres, que eso sucede en un segundo. Y le encanta, claro. Dice, porque todo lo que estoy viendo ahora, yo ahora mismo estoy flipando, pero es que cualquiera que lo vaya a escuchar va a sentir lo mismo que yo.
She's basically recapping what I had said there and the bit of a clip they showed. Seeing the actual artist watch the reaction that I did, and we all, Stefan and Rebecca, did to her videos. It's just so surreal to see that. And now, I actually spoke to her before this live broadcast, and it was just so cool to be on this.
Qué bueno. Andy, ¿qué le dirías a Mónica Naranjo ahora que te está escuchando?
A bit of a lag on my camera.
Right now, Andy?
I'm just honored to be on the broadcast tonight with you all. And I'm thankful to my subscribers that suggested that I learn more about Monica. Now, she is such a stellar performer. And I think what I would like to ask her is, does she enjoy uh, performing for international audiences in different countries outside of Europe, especially in Mexico and other parts of, say, South America? She has a huge fan base in those areas as well.
Lo primero que, esto es para el que esté en casa y por si acaso no se ha enterado, lo primero que, pues él te da las gracias por haberle invitado a este Mónica al desnudo y él agradece mucho también a sus suscriptores porque ellos en un principio le escribieron diciendo, por favor, tú que haces este tipo de vídeos necesitamos que escuches a Mónica, que hagas un vídeo hablando sobre ella y él te quiere preguntar que cómo te sientes tú o si te gustaría estar cantando y haciendo performance en todos los países que no sea solo Europa. La verdad que Europa al final tampoco es una zona de habla española. En realidad estaríamos hablando más de México, España y si te gustaría y cómo disfrutarías el poder ir a otros sitios a hacer conciertos para que la gente te conociera.
I joked with them before the show. Of course, Rebecca and I don't speak any Spanish. Stefan is actually multilingual and did know enough Spanish to converse with all of them very well, I thought. And so that was cool to hear and see. But I joked with them that since I didn't know any Spanish, that I could only speak to them in Juan Gabriel song titles. And so they laughed about that.
Claro, es decir, a ver, al final el propósito de cualquier artista es expandir el arte por el mundo y con eso ayudar a las personas a que pongan una banda sonora en su vida, ¿no?
Qué bonito.
Adoro ese momento en el que se comparte algo íntimo que, por ejemplo, todas las canciones que, o sobre todo casi todas las canciones que canto, las he creado yo.
She creates the most of the songs. She creates all the songs, and she's very happy for to people from other countries, not Spanish countries, love their songs.
It's very
Entonces,
exciting.
es compartir algo muy íntimo que ha estado dentro de aquí, del alma.
Yeah, it's like sharing her soul.
Absolutely. And I think that comes through in her performances. You know, I've featured Europa and then more recently Sobrevivire, which so many of my subscribers suggested to me as well. Such an iconic anthem, especially to the LGBT community, which supports her with their whole hearts internationally across the globe.
I hope you all will go and check that out. I'll leave a link down in the description. There was more to this. So this was about an hour long. They started with her, brought us in, and then ended with her. She actually sang a bit. Of course, she was having some connection issues. You can see that I'm lagging a bit. Technology is sort of being used to the max right now, but it was still great to be on there. Such a fun setup, and I was honored to do so. And I know those of you that are huge Mónica Naranjo fans were excited to see me there. I could see in the comments of that feed that several of you were there representing Master of Voice, the community that we're growing here, and thank you all so much. You know, just to see her thank me as I'm saying it's an honor to be on her show, and you know, it's just cool. I was so honored. And then just a bit later, last week I believe it was, I actually reacted to Jessie J. I went back a couple of years on The Singer. The Singer had been, I had reacted to the Singer competition in China. Tons of Dimash videos. Then we got into Hua Chen Yu. And then I branched out for some other singers, one being Jessie J, one of my favorites. But I had never seen her do those covers, and I'm just so impressed with her on that show. I love that show. But then we got into some copyright issues all of a sudden. They were taking down my videos and blocking my videos, and I disputed all that and got them back up, but I was gun shy to continue on with this new season, even though I have picked back up with that. So I jumped back a couple of seasons because so many people had wanted to see Jessie J, my reaction to Jessie J singing Purple Rain, which is one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite artists, Prince. So I did that about a week and a half ago maybe, and I put it on Instagram, and I saw that Jessie J had liked my reaction, my post on Instagram, and I'm thinking, like, this is just a fan page, right? So I reach out to my best friend who's, has his own YouTube channel, Highfalutin Low Carb. And I reached out to him and I'm like, does the check mark beside the name mean it's the actual person's account? And we started looking, and sure enough, that was Jessie J that had liked my video. And so that was cool. I thought maybe her staff runs this page. So I dove into her Instagram a little more. No, it's just like, her story that day was just her sitting on the sofa watching something. And I'm thinking, wow. That is cool. I fanboyed out a bit there that Jessie J had at least seen my post about my reaction to her. So that was cool. And then just a few days later, it was Dimash's birthday. I had done a reaction to him and put it up. And then it just coincided with his birthday by accident. Actually, I wish I could say that I knew it was going to be his birthday, but it just coincided by accident. So that was pretty cool. Especially since my Yuri video had been blocked. I was so excited about that Yuri video. I even said in the video, this was fate, that I woke up today and I'm going to feature Yuri singing El Triste, and then it was blocked. By the time I could upload it, I was so disappointed, but now it's up while I dispute that. So check that out if you haven't seen it. I love that reaction and that song and finding out about Yuri. But then later in the weekend, like I said, I put up the Dimash reaction, I think the next day, and then the following day was his birthday, and I was so excited. I started getting comments. You've been featured on a documentary, and Dimash was watching you on the documentary. I was like, what? So I had to run and see what was going on, and here we go, just a little clip of that.
Считает незаслуженным.
Oh my gosh.
При этом его имя уже рядом в списке с легендарными Фрэнком Синатрой и Элвисом Пресли. Теперь его пение оценивают не только первый наставник по вокалу Марат Айтимов. Феноменом заинтересовались многие ведущие музыкальные эксперты. Они выкладывают свои оценки в социальных сетях или на YouTube.
2 years later,
Еще 2 года назад это был другой голос. Сейчас он повзрослел, хорошо развился нижний регистр. До того, как этот этап начался, у него было несколько фраз, которые он начинал в низком качестве баритона. Теперь так хорошо и целенаправленно поднялся его грудной голос.
Dimash watching the reaction of mine as I'm watching him. That is so crazy. But when they were like, not only were you featured on this documentary for his birthday, he's actually sitting there watching you on this document. I was just blown away, you all. But again, it was just surreal to know that that actual artist, especially someone I've been reviewing since the beginning of this channel 9 months ago, was now watching me reviewing their performance. It was just incredible to see. Those of you that would like, especially Dimash Deers out there, I'm sure you've watched the entire thing, but if not, I will leave a link down to that in the description as well. These brushes with these artists are just so cool, and I'm like, wow, this has really changed my life already. Just 9 months of doing videos, reactions, reviews to exceptional singers, star singers, has truly just changed my life, and I'm sure will continue to do so. I will certainly be moving forward with new videos, even with the copyright issues. I'll dispute them as they happen and keep fighting for you all and for my hard work and for all of us just to have a good time exploring music from across the world, if you will. I'm just so thankful to reach such a wide variety of people out there in the world. And, that part blows my mind as well. The bulk of my viewers are not from the United States, and that's just cool. It's odd in a way, but it's cool, and I enjoy that so very much. I will be featuring more U.S. artists, though. I do want to grow my subscribers from here in my home country, but that's just all part of the process. I want to keep those of you that are hardcore followers of mine as happy as possible, featuring artists that you enjoy from your home country, but also want to branch out and do so much more. I'm going to be looking to maybe do different types of content in the future, maybe some that don't do full songs, to try to avoid some copyright issues that way, and just put together a different format of a video where we're still exploring artists and hearing some bits of their songs, but just in maybe a different arrangement, in a different way. So if any of you have ideas about that, please add that down in the comments as well. And as I ramble on here, I am going to wrap this video up, but I just want to say thank you. Thank you for 9 months. A wonderful, wonderful 9 months. Some incredible milestones as far as the subscribers and the data behind the scenes, the views, and just a number of things. And that's all very cool to get into. So I am going to do that series soon of things I've learned in the first 9 months of being a reactor / creator here on YouTube. Thank you all so very much. Please comment down below. Share this on your social media if you don't mind. That would help me out so much. Follow me there. Become part of the community there. I have a Facebook group as well. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter. I have my Ko-fi page for those of you that contribute there. I'm so appreciative to you. But otherwise, just keep on keeping on. Keep on doing what you're doing. Enjoying good music that makes us feel good inside, or whatever emotions we're needing that day, and just enjoy the artists that are making that music and supporting them. That's so important. But otherwise, thank you, I'm grateful, and have a great day.